Oh, hey. Hey, I'm sorry. Oh, I feel like I've been asleep for a month. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right with you. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Hey, you all. Sorry, I'm a little out of practice here. See, what was it? About 30 days ago. I got some news that there could be some events occurring here on planet Earth that could affect everyone, not just me, but everyone. And of course, I panicked, as I do. I went out, I filmed a bunch of videos, and then things turned out to be very, very serious. I don't think there was any telling at that time, and since I think it's been about 30 days. Yeah, I've been home. Fortunately, I had videos recorded, so I was slowly putting those out, and some people, I guess I'll just address this here. Some people were worried that I was actually out filming new videos, which I was absolutely not. I've never put out videos like the day I make them or anything like that. So to me, it was just normal, just putting out videos on a delay, because I've always had kind of a delay of videos. But a lot of people were criticizing me for being out. I thought everything was closed, so I didn't think there would be much confusion, that they were older videos. But yes, to clear up any confusion, the videos that have been coming out over the past 30 days were recorded prior to what we'll call the unpleasantness. So yeah, I've been home, I've been practicing social distancing, and I really didn't, I put out a video about this right before the hammer dropped, just expressing some of my concerns. But after that, I made a decision. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to face this reality. I wanted my channel to be kind of an escape. I wanted to have videos that had nothing to do with it. That's why I didn't put like a disclaimer or anything on the front of those videos, was because I didn't want to remind people of what was going on. And I've been avoiding, a lot of media that has to do with the unpleasantness. And I don't know. I've gone back and forth on the kind of the correct way to handle this, and as of now, I am out of videos. My bag, my bucket of videos is empty. I have made, over the past month, I also made some videos here in the bunker. And what we've been doing, we did the topical video about Balto the sled dog. We did the top 10 roadside attractions, and I've been doing these like condensed road trips, where I will take, because I go on like 7-10 day road trip while I'm filming. So what I've been doing is kind of taking those trips, condensing them into one video, so that kind of be enjoyed as kind of a rapid fire road trip. And it seems like a fairly decent viewership of those. People seem to enjoy those, so I think I will continue to put those out periodically, at least for the time being. But let me be honest with you guys. I've had, and I'm sure I'm speaking for a lot of people here, I have had a tremendous amount of anxiety about what's going on in the world. I live to travel. I'm a traveler. I love being here with my family. It's been nice to be able to spend more time with my family, but at the same time, the uncertainty, the not knowing, has been really hard. It's been hard not knowing when I'm going to be able to travel, when I'm going to be able to get out of the house, when I'm going to be able to get in a car or a plane. Those are still unknown. And that's been really, really hard for me to deal with. And I want to stop anyone. I do not want anyone to feel sorry for me, because I have it good. I'm able to make videos. Maybe not the videos I want, but I'm able to make videos. A lot of people are out of work. A lot of people are working. A lot of people are keeping this country afloat right now, working hard. People who work at grocery stores, fast food, are able to feed us and keep us healthy and alive as a society. Medical workers just doing amazing work right now, fighting this unpleasantness. And yeah, those are the people my heart goes out to. You know, travel vlogs are not an essential service. Although in Florida, pro wrestling is an essential service. But no one has said that travel vlogs are an essential service. So, I've been going back and forth on it. And you know, I want to say, if you want content that is clean, free of this unpleasantness, I have years of content. If you want to go back and stroll through my old content, I have so much. It's I don't want to call it binge-worthy because some of it's pretty crappy, but I love it when people go back and watch the old videos. I know a lot of people have been posting they've been binging some of my old stuff during the unpleasantness, and I appreciate that so much. And I always love when people go back and watch my old videos because YouTube kind of pushes new videos, but I always liked my videos to be standalone, that you can go back and watch my old videos without, you know, the context of the other videos, that my videos are, each individual video is a standalone, not part of a series. However, given the circumstances, you know, what did they say? Creativity, what is it? Necessity is the mother of creation. I don't know, I'm probably butchering that. But, you know, this isn't the time to just throw my hands up and say, oh, I can't do it, I can't do what I'm used to doing, I give up. I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit, and I'm going to do some vlogging. I'm going to do vlogging from home. I'm allowed to walk. I'm allowed to walk around the community. So what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be doing video vlogs from the house. We're going to be taking the videos to the street. We're going to practice social distancing. We're going to do it safe. We're going to take walks and go places where we can maintain a 6-foot distance from people and keep safe and healthy, but still keep putting out content. So it's going to be a little different than the content that we normally see on this channel, but we're going to keep going. And you know, I need your feedback right now. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what we can do together, because, you know, as I said, I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. I've never been one to do home vlogs. I've always felt like that's out of my wheelhouse, but we're gonna just see how it works. And you guys tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what you'd like to see. I've got some ideas in store. You know, my normal video release schedule is every other day, so I think that's what we're gonna try to maintain here. But I will actively be reading I'll be trying to read the comments more than I normally do. I try to read the comments as much as I can. I'm going to be honing in on the comments because, you know, I want to create, you know, with this vlogging and the fact that I will be doing it on a more consistent basis, and these videos won't be old, they'll be freshly made. I want to look at your comments, address them, and kind of create a back and forth, because we are in this, absolutely in this together. So, let's start here. What have I been doing for the past 30 days? I've been stuck here at the house, and really most of my day is spent petting cats. I mean, that's pretty much the majority of my time when I'm here at home. So let's get to it. But before we get to the cats, we can't forget to feed the fish. This is my fish tank. It's a 10-gallon aquarium. This used to be a video poker machine. It's been converted into a fish tank. I've recently kind of remodeled. I've gotten more tiki heads. Got lots and lots of tiki heads. And I actually added some real live plants. And I think the real life plants have done, it's been an absolute miracle. I honestly have had a hard time keeping fish alive over the past couple of years. They kind of slowly die out. But since I put these live plants in here, I guess it helps clean, helps keep the water oxygenated, and I haven't lost a fish since I've gotten the real life plants. There's a black neon. I've got one standard neon, and he's the only one left out of his group, and then we got some think those are zebra danos there at the top. There's a little bit of scum in here. I've been meaning to get some form of allergy eater, but I don't even know if the pet store's open. I have not been to the pet store, so I don't know if I can even buy fish right now, but I do need to get something that can eat up some of the algae. All right, little fishies, ready for some food? Get under the hood here and give them a little pinch. Pinch is all you need. And this is Scarlet. She may look tiny, look like a little kitten, but she is 3 years old. We had her since she was a little kitten. Hey, baby. She really likes playing with shadows. That's kind of her thing. Hey there. Hey. Get that shadow. Get in those fingers. Get that shadow spider. And there lurking in the doorway is Madge. That is Scarlet's arch nemesis. They do not get along at all. Of course, Madge does not get along with really anyone. She is very territorial. See, Madge was actually our foster cat before we adopted her. She had 6 little kittens. The Catman 2 shelter put out a note on Facebook that they needed someone to help foster the new kittens. So we stepped in, fostered the kittens and her, and then the kittens, of course, were all adopted, and actually our son adopted one of the kittens, but no one wanted to adopt old Madge, so we decided we would keep her here. She was super sweet. She just hates all other cats. She's very territorial. She likes to stand by me and my wife and scare off all the other cats. She wants all the human love for herself. Oscar, I'd be careful. I'd be careful about sneaking up behind her. No fighting. It's just Oscar. Hey, no fighting. See, she gets mad just because he's sitting there. She likes all the attention to be on her. She's an attention hog, aren't you? You want all the attention for yourself. She's about 3 or 4 years old. We don't really know. She came to us when she had her babies. But yeah, she had a little hard time. She has a little hard time adjusting. Just need to keep giving her love and reminding her that she's special. And this is Oscar. He's only 9 months old, even though he's a big fellow. He weighs 11 pounds already. We just adopted him this recent summer, along with his brother Edgar, who we'll try to find here in a minute. But yeah, they're 2 super sweet guys, aren't you? Aren't you? Quit ignoring me. Camera wants to see your face. Camera wants to see your face. There you go. Oh, there's Edgar right there. That's Oscar's brother. You can see, even though they are brothers and litter mates, they do not look much alike. This guy is so soft, and he is the most laid back little guy I've ever met. Aren't you? You like the camera? Such a pretty boy. Pretty boy. He's a lot littler. He only weighed 8 pounds. He's 3 pounds lighter than his brother. Of course, he doesn't look so small because of his poofy fur. This is my daughter Anna's bedroom. She has not come out in 30 days, but she just, shouts at us every so often, so we know that she's okay. All right, let's move on. This is Virginia. We've had her about 9 years. She's a British Shorthair. She is polydactyl, also known as a Hemingway cat. You can see she's got some extra fingers. She's got a little thumb right there, a little extra thumb. It said we've had her quite a while, about 8 or 9 years, and always wanted a Hemingway cat after visiting the Hemingway house in Florida. We actually got her on Craigslist. All our other cats we got from either the Humane Society or the animal shelter, but she was actually purchased, not purchased, we didn't pay anything for her, but we found her on Craigslist. A lady was looking to rehome her because she wasn't getting along with the cats that she had at her house, and she's another one that doesn't really like other cats. She loves people. She's super friendly and people. Everyone that visits our house falls in love with her. But yeah, she's a loner. She likes to be left alone. But yeah, you can see she's very sweet. Here we have Pumpkin. Oh, Pumpkin. Pumpkin wants to go outside. All right, we follow Pumpkin outside. Yeah, we've had her 7 years, I think. We actually got her when she was a kitten. When we first were getting cats, we had, I think she was the 3rd or 4th cat we got. She was a tiny little baby, super sweet. My wife fell in love with her. She is kind of a loner. She likes to spend most of her days outside, kind of chilling by herself. She likes to go over to the neighbor's house and hang out with them sometimes, but she always comes home at night for food and bed. Guess she's going off on one of her adventures right now. And here is Mason. He is the cat that we have had the longest. Oh, Oscar. We adopted him when he was about 2 years old. So I think he's about 9. Probably 9 or 10. And got him from a local shelter. And he wasn't fixed when we got him. He had been unfixed for 2 years. So when we got him fixed, he actually went on this spastic fit where he went and peed on every single thing in our house. Like a whole day. He was actually peeing on everything, even people. He ran up and peed on my wife's leg. He ran up and peed on my daughter's leg. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to keep him. But then the next day, he stopped, and he never started peeing on things ever again. He's been a really mellow guy. He doesn't really care about much. Not much bothers him. He just kind of zones out, sleeps all the time. Occasionally he'll smack one of the other cats around just for the heck of it. But he's a real good boy. This is Mercy right here. She was actually my birthday present about 4 years ago. So she's about 4 years old. Got her as she was a little kitten. Named her after Mercy Brown, the real life vampire. What are you looking at? Mercy, want a stick? Gosh, she's actually getting really shaggy. We usually get her a lion. Oh, there she goes. We used to get her a lion cut in the summer because she gets dreadlocks. But, humans can't even get haircuts these days, so she's going to have to wait. What are you doing, Oscar? Oski. Oscars. Oh, hey, Mason. You guys gonna get along? No. What are you even doing? Now we do have one more cat. We have 9 cats total. Webster. He's really a loner. He spends most of the time by himself. He has a little nest under the shed. He always comes home again to eat and to sleep, but he likes to spend most of his time by himself. And wanted to give a little notification here. The Carpetbagger enamel pins. I'm selling these in the Etsy shop. I had a batch at first, and they sold out way faster than I thought they would. So I wanted to let people know that the enamel pins are back in the shop. That's information is down below. If you want a Carpetbagger enamel pin, you see it's got a little. I'll show you the back. It's a little enamel pin with my face on it. If you're interested in that, just check the Etsy shop in the description of this video. Oh, so what else have I been doing since the unpleasantness begun? I've been trying to, a lot of people make fun of me that I haven't seen a lot of movies. So I've been trying to catch up on some movies. I haven't watched Die Hard yet. That's still on the list. I always get a lot of crap for not ever having seen Die Hard. I watched, let me see, what have I watched? I watched a lot of horror movies for whatever reason. Usually if there's something I don't want to like think about too much, I'll watch horror movies. So I watched an old horror movie from the 70s called Phantasm. And it's really confusing. It's the most confusing, one of the most confusing plots of any horror movies. There's like this evil funeral director, and he steals people's corpses and turns them into dwarves. Then he shuttles them to a separate dimension where he uses them as slaves. And it's not really explained. It's not really explained. That's just kind of what I've gathered from the movie. Interesting movie. I just didn't really understand what was going on. And what else did I watch? I went and watched Poltergeist. That was a movie I saw when I was way too young to see it, and it scared the living crap out of me, so I wanted to go back and watch it. Pretty good, pretty spooky. There's a couple goofy like scenes in it. It's like uneven. Like some scenes are like really scary, and then others are. Oh, hey Mason. sorry, cat interference. Some of the scenes are really goofy, while others are scary. So it's kind of uneven. And then one of the scenes that I remembered was like this skeleton that crawled along the floor with no arms or legs. That actually turns out that took place in the second movie. Mason, you're making these movie reviews wildly unprofessional. So yeah, I figured out that the scene that I remember, one of the most vivid scenes I remember, was actually in the second movie, but I haven't seen that yet. So I'm probably gonna watch Poltergeist 2. Also, I wanted to catch up on the Friday the 13th movies because I'd only seen Jason Takes Manhattan, which I've been told is one of the worst. So I went back and watched the first 4, and I don't know, maybe these are movies that haven't aged well, but it seemed to me that it was just a lot of kids hanging out intercut with murder. But I guess that's kind of the point. Maybe that is the point. It's scary. I think I watched Halloween, the movie Halloween, for the first time last Halloween, and I thought that was such a good movie, like such a creepy movie. I don't think Friday the 13th to me isn't as good as Halloween because it's not like this ominous, this presence. It just comes across, I mean, surely it's scary to have a large man murdering you, but definitely find Halloween to be way scarier, way spookier, and Friday the 13th seem more focused on the gore. So I guess that's Movie Corner with the Carpetbagger. You guys tell me if you agree, if you disagree, if you have recommendations on movies I should watch. I think we're going to wrap this one up for today. I've got some ideas of other stuff we're going to do during the unpleasantness. Like I said, get your Carpetbagger enamel pin. We also have the pressed pennies are now available in the shop. Also consider donating to Patreon. I know some people aren't able at this point in time, but I greatly appreciate anyone who is still able to give a little bit on Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. She'll be sending out postcards shortly here. And thank you for joining me, and let's figure out this experience together. Stay safe, everyone. But until next time, this one's in the bag.